train. This video brought to you by Sutco Transportation. Sutco's hiring Class 1 flat deck drivers in BC and Alberta. Go to sutco.ca to apply, and don't forget to use promo code QUANFAN to receive an extra $100 on your first payday. Good morning.
Good evening. I think it's an evening. It's 5 o'clock. It's late evening.
It's 5 o'clock. 5:07 actually. What's the weather report?
It looks beautiful. And it looks like it's 16 degrees out.
Actually, the clouds are quite gorgeous today.
Isn't it? This is where I would say Toy Story clouds, and then you just kind of look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
We are in Idaho, southbound on Highway 95, approaching Bonner's Ferry. This time, I took you on this road last week or the week. I've recently taken you on this highway. I think we drove past Bull Lake. Yeah, I think that was last week. But then we turned east at the scale. This time we're just going to continue heading south. Yeah, what a gorgeous day.
We're actually in Idaho, though. The plans actually went.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, of course we are. Oh, you mean we actually stuck with the load that we thought we were going to get?
Yeah.
That happens sometimes. Sometimes things go to plan. Slept in the Smilkameen Valley near McCurdy Ranch, where I honked and say hi to the rancher there. I didn't honk today morning because it's too early in the morning and I didn't want to wake him up. Drove to Grand Forks, unloaded our concrete blocks. Delivered our hot tubs in trail. I'm just thinking, what was the last video you guys saw?
Well, I did the bonus video this morning, so, no, I don't think they know we switched.
What did we shoot yesterday?
You edited the video.
Manning Park Bear.
Okay, yeah. So they do know about that.
So we know all about the loads yesterday, yeah.
But now we're talking about bears. Moose again.
Okay, how many moose did you see today?
Today, I saw 2.
Age and description?
I'm on a calf.
That was a mother dog, wasn't it?
We're not going to see anything for a while if we keep that up.
She saw a mama moose with a calf. So mama moose with its baby.
Yeah.
And how many black bears did you see today?
2.
Both on Kootenai Pass. So wildlife is out. Yesterday, today, day before.
So that brings us to 4 moose and 3 black bears.
Yep, 4 moose, 3 black bears. And we're halfway through the week. Doing good. It's been a very wildlife type of week.
It is.
And the moose and the black bears we saw today, even if I had the camera rolling at that time, you guys wouldn't have been able to see it. All of them were far enough away sideways to the side of the road that the camera wouldn't have picked them up. So don't worry, you guys didn't miss anything.
I had to do a double take with the moose because it was like kind of looked like an open field, like somebody's backyard, and then looked like statues. And then I had to make sure they moved. They moved. But you could see like this yard, like so you would have statues out. It's like no.
Wouldn't be the first time statues or silhouettes have fooled me.
Yep. I'm never gonna let you live it down about the Pincher Creek ones.
Yep, the Pincher Creek ones I've slowed down for the cows a couple times.
The horses.
Aren't there cows and horses?
I remember the horses. I don't remember cows.
It's like, oh, they're just dumb silhouettes on the side of the road. Never mind, we don't have wildlife near the road. It should be illegal to put silhouettes of animals near the road. He's a little bit slow, and now he's on the shoulder. Yeah, they're very narrow roads, so there's not a lot of room for forgiveness here. Is this the same guy that passed me? It is the same.
He came out of nowhere.
He came flying past me at just a high rate of speed, and now he's slow in front of me. And your driving confuses me there, sir. Well, you used to have drywall. Now it's just chunks on the roadway.
So they had it on this roof, probably?
Yeah, you see on the roof is a bunch of broken drywall.
Yeah.
He has one strap over the drywall, so as he was driving northbound, the drywall must have caught the wind and started flapping. Like, you know, see those mattresses folded in half? The drywall did the same thing, but well, obviously it went flying and landed on the roadway. The scale is open! Oh, he's hard on his brakes. So yes, right there's the scale.
That's a Super or no? It's a 4 on it. Super B.
There's a Super B.
It looked like a
Sutco with the same type of load we have on, except it's from Western Fraser, I think.
Oh, Western Fraser. I thought it was Intra 4, but I
It might be Intra 4.
couldn't quite look all the way.
Did he come just through the scale and he's now looping back out?
I'm not quite sure.
So I didn't see anybody in front of us. I don't know if it's a Sutco though.
I have one chance to see.
Oh, he's coming in. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a Sutco, yeah. And he's done scaling already.
Let's go Western Fraser.
I'm not sure what the logo is on the side.
Like,
It's familiar, but
I know when we were talking to the driver today, and like, oh, I'm a little behind on Super B loads that you don't do anymore. Places you don't go.
Turn right on US 2, then take the first right.
Western Fraser.
West Fraser, yeah. Fraser. I put a Z sound in Fraser. West Fraser. I can't do it without
Me
Fraser.
either.
West Fraser.
It reminds me when I worked in retail with Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie and Leslie.
And I could never get. They always try to correct me. I'm like, nope, it just not happening.
Dude thinks 3 miles per hour is 1 mile per hour.
US 2, then take the first right.
I'm just gonna wait here. Wait for him to clear the scale. The truck doesn't want to drive at that speed. Come on. I didn't get pulled in.
US 2, then take the first
Is that surprising? Yes, because I have one marker light out. I guess I could have just turned my lights off, but I didn't. I have one marker light out on the trailer, which is enough for them to pull me in, just to get everything else checked out. So at this point, I'm fully expecting to get pulled in at every single scale until I have that marker light fixed.
Turn right on US 2, then take the first right. Turn right on US 2, then take the first left. Turn left at the traffic light.
Dude is gonna bypass the scale? He just drove right by. Just blew the scale. The crane truck just blew the scale. There's the truck. He took the other route around, and we've now passed him. It's a 50-50. Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes... So, people who passed us earlier, so...
First rail scenic right.
Whoa! I did the corner... Well, whatever. Do you...
Can we go back to Canada yet?
You know what? It's like I say, no matter where you go, there's bad drivers. Going down. I wonder if we can get that super bee.
Just trying to think of where he's going.
Yeah, that pickup was missing its hood. I see the RPMs we're at. Shift down. That is the Kootenai River down below. Okay. Bing, bing, there you go. I knew you could do it. The bing, bing is me telling the computer to downshift and it saying, no, I can't. He's going over the bridge right now.
I heard two drivers earlier. One was going to Bonner's Ferry, one was going somewhere else.
Yeah. Welcome to Bonner's Ferry. Very likely because there used to be a ferry crossing here before the bridge. I know nothing about the history of Bonner's Ferry, but I suspect there used to be a ferry crossing here. Finding all the rattles.
That's pretty much what I've done all week, huh?
Just finding rattles and squeaks.
Can't find that one. I'll
See him going up the hill over there. Well, our bonus video that I shot today, earlier in the day, that the members get on the weekend, was a race. So maybe we can do 2 races in a day.
We can give him notice, so it's in our advantage.
Oh, he doesn't know we're racing. He doesn't even know there's a Sandpoint truck behind him.
He might have if he's watching the ears close enough. Like when we're at the scale.
Turn the radio on. Tell me if I skip over Sandpoint.
I can't really see it if you do it right away. There.
Here we go. Got the Sandpoint channel on just in case he's on it. Bonner's Ferry gets really tight here. There's a lot of construction going on. I'm guessing they're water lines or sewer lines or something like that. Oversized loads have to take a detour. Take SE 511, whatever that is. See, it gets pretty snug for us, just being 8.5 feet wide. 8.5 feet wide is the standard big rig width. When they say abrupt lean it, they mean it. Oh, it looks like they filled a lot of in, but there's still a drop. If you drop the wheel off of that, you're not going anywhere. You're hung up.
Oh, yeah. That can do some damage.
It's only, what, 3 feet down? It feels uncomfortably close.
I'll say 2 feet.
2 feet down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even that might be too much, but I think 2 feet.
Sun goes way down there. See him.
Mm-hmm.
Kootenai is spelt with a I at the end here.
Yeah.
Kootenai River. Everything Kootenai, I instead of a Y. I'm sure I told the YouTube people that already, but I find it interesting.
Oh, Okanagan is. There's a lot of words.
Yeah,
like that.
Okanagan and Okanogan. Truck right in front of us is light. He's only got 2 axles on them. So he should be quite a bit lighter than us. We're like max US weight. 2 axles on the drives and then 6 axles on the, well, 4 axles. We have a drop axle, so 4 axles on the trailer. So I'm 7 axles. Meanwhile, he's only 5 axles. And then, of course, the Super B ahead of us is 8 axles. Oh, here's an oncoming Super B.
Yep.
Another Sutco. Tarp load, probably going to Creston.
It's like a Central Remix.
Yep, Central Premix to Creston. Yep. Same thing.
They're calling for rain tomorrow, so. Well, it rained a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but tomorrow's rainy, so probably one needs to be turbed. Yeah, we get this one nice day before it rains.
Yeah, it was
Cools down.
cloudy yesterday, cloudy. It's been cloudy the last 4 or 5 days. Today we have a beautiful day. Tomorrow it's supposed to be all overcast and cloudy and rainy again. So we'll take this one beautiful day while we can. Not really gaining on that Super B. I see him climbing around that corner way out there. Now we have less horsepower than most of Sunco's trucks. Most of Sunco trucks are 525 horses, a couple that are 550 horses. This one's an even 500 horsepower, so even if he's quite a bit heavier than I am, he's got quite a few more horses than I do. Should even out the race a bit. I'm not going to complain about the lower horses as long as I get to run this beautiful Kentworth and I get the single trailer. If I start running Super B a lot, then you'll hear me start to complain a bit about the lack of horses. Down to 25 miles per hour.
All the mini trees.
Yeah, nursery, they're growing all the small trees. I mean mini trees, mini trees. Yeah, you're right, Jess, they have to be called mini trees. Pothole Road.
There's just some things that really should not be named, and that's one of them.
Only 5% downgrade. Grab some gears anyway. If I was a moose, this would be a nice valley to hang out in.
Yeah, I've been looking. I'm pretty good at I Spy.
Yeah, you've spotted some good wildlife shots. we have caught up with them a bit. So all these uphills, we are faster going uphill than he is. So we are getting closer. It is still a race. Little bumpy. Cruise control didn't want to take over. There we go.
Bug season.
Oh yeah, bug season. I can't even wash those for you if I wanted to.
We saw huge mosquitoes.
Yeah, waiting at a construction zone here. Crashed in these big mosquitoes are flying around. I'm like, keep your window closed. Keep that window closed.
It was definitely a sad time when you realize that. And I was like, nope, it's this time of year.
We have transitioned from the snow time of year to mosquito time of year without a break between. It's not fair. You need a break. There has to be a couple of weeks where you can enjoy camping with no mosquitoes.
Decent temperatures. I'm surprised we've kept up with this drive-in. Mm-hmm.
He hasn't just pulled away from us. Although, maybe he's got a lot less horses than we do, right? So you never know how much horsepower they have in their truck. If you run mostly prairies, you don't need a lot of horsepower. Moose?
Is that moose?
That's 100% a moose. I saw a moose. It's way out in the marsh over there, but that was a moose.
I'm like, it's big. Is that a horse. A horse wouldn't go out there.
Nope, 100% moose. Yep. I can see his head ducking down and eating the grass or whatever's floating in the marsh.
In case people don't know, moose are really good at swimming.
Yes, moose are very good swimmers.
The biggest predator is actually orca whales.
Orca whales orca whale is the moose's biggest predator.
Yeah.
The thing the moose has to be the most scared of is orca whales because moose go swim.
I think last year or the year before, there was actually one that swam across from Summerland in Nevada. They can swim quite a ways.
There was a story where in Peachland, a bunch of people were watching a moose swim up towards them. The moose came into Peachland, got on the beach, saw the people, turned around and swam back to the other side of the lake. Like that's a long distance to swim across. Just to turn around and go, nah, there's too many people on this side. I'm gonna go back to the other side.
Yeah, they're really good at swimming. So yeah, that's 5 moose.
5 moose this week. At least I saw this one. I didn't see the 2 today morning. Well, everything in Bonner's Ferry is called Moose Valley and Moose Bog and Moose this. So it's definitely a high moose area. I've never seen one over there though before.
It's some kind of wildlife sanctuary, so it kind of makes sense. They're attracted to that area where they're safe.
The sun goes just around the corner there.
Sorry, I want to go back and see the moose again.
Okay. Blue skies, the clouds. I'm definitely enjoying today. It's kind of a fun day.
All the wildlife makes me enjoy it too.
Yeah. Even though this moose would have needed like a telephoto lens to actually take a photo of it, it was way out there.
Well, they're that big, there's not much else it can be.
Well, you can see it by the shape of their head usually. This is a very unique shaped head. Be prepared to stop. Leave a little more space between us and the truck in front of us. Oh, that sign's folded in half, so maybe don't be prepared to stop. next town over here?
I honestly have not been paying much attention to
It's the big lake.
Sandpoint.
Sandpoint and what's the lake called?
Oreille?
Oreille. Yeah, there we go. Good driver in front of us. Signaling that early. Very much appreciated. Oh, Sutko's pulling over too. Guess we won the race by default. That's a bit anticlimactic.
Oh, you guys. I don't think he's filling up though. Maybe he's deliver here in the morning? No.
Say hi. I guess we won the race. I wanted to win it by passing him, but I guess if he loses the race in the pits, it's a pit stop. Sheriff hiding over there in the shade, waiting for people who are kayaks and boats to not stop at the.
Yeah, he could be stopping for dinner. That's a good point.
Yeah, stopping for dinner.
Well, look, another Sutko.
Another Sutko chip truck. Where that Sutko pulled in, where both those trucks pulled in, our cards work at that card locks.
Oh, okay.
I've never used them there, but the app says they do. So.
Some kind of ski resort up there?
Oh yeah, there's definitely ski runs up there. Never seen that before. With the snow melting, you can only see the ski runs. Only the ski runs have snow on them, so it's kind of cool. Well, I've got nobody to race now. Other than us slowing down, made that guy that passed us like crazy man. He's on our bumper again. Well, not on our bumper, but he's behind us again. Close to us again. There's a couple of Canadian Cobra chickens there.
I still like telling them that.
Oh, someone blew a tire.
It's that time of year. Getting there at least.
Yep, we had notifications sent in already watch your tire pressures because of blowouts. I guess the sun is set behind the mountains. There's there a cloud, or I think it's a mountain, right? It's low enough.
It's a cloud right now.
That's a cloud, okay.
But it's almost going to be above the mountains. I got my sunglasses this week. It was a bad day for that.
Don't worry, tomorrow you'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely bringing sunglasses next time.
It certainly feels cooler in here immediately as soon as the sun disappears. Went from quite hot and uncomfortable to, whew, it's chilly. 60 degrees still, but just the AC's been going, so. More beautiful farmland over here. More grasslands, not really crops. Oh, there we go. Eventually he's gonna pass me. Here he comes. Should be interesting through Sandpoint here. Does he know to be in the lane he's in right now? Road carriers from Surrey, BC, so it's probably not used to coming this way. That truck is at least 6 years old, so it's got 6 IFTA stickers on it. You know, a truck that's 6 years old has a lot of problems, at least if they put as many miles on it every year as we do. So that's the truck that we started the video with in front of us.
It
Took him 50 minutes to get back. I guess not quite. It's his mistake at the scale. Welcome to Sandpoint. It's interesting, he slowed down quite a bit when he saw the popo. A little extra brake lights.
saw a lot of cops.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of cops today. We're basically
From like Sandpoint
to Christina, well, right to Eastport.
to
Yeah, we saw just cop car after cop car. Sleeping on the light. See how this goes. He has to be in this lane. Ah, shoot. I'd have to slam on the brakes or go.
you didn't stop either.
Guy behind us didn't stop?
Not next to us. The truck that you're halfway past.
It's kind of like one of those hard brakes, or do I go? I hate those lights. It's like, what you doing beside us here, bud? What you doing? Going into Sandpoint?
Nope.
Oh! Hit the brakes hard and coming behind us. He's never been on this road, poor guy.
I don't think they give you enough notice to really know to get over.
Yep, it's a bad intersection. They don't give you enough notice, not enough signing to tell you that you need to be in this lane. Here you get two lanes. It's tempting to go to that shoulder lane. Go to the granny lane.
So you can see that sign.
It's exit only. They've been working on adding an extra lane over here for the train tracks. So they'll
Oh.
have two train tracks across the lake.
Like, I haven't been here in a few years.
Looks like the lake is getting higher in water because this bridge was at one point almost all the way out of the water. Now there's quite a bit of water here. The lake is starting to fill up again with all the spring runoff. You can see, look, there's a second bridge there. There's no railroad there yet, but there's a second bridge there. And there's a second bridge over there. And they're working on the two bridges across the Oreille Lake altogether.
Train.
Yeah, there's a train coming over, but soon there'll be 2 tracks going over the track or over the lake. It's like a coal train. Looks like it's almost finished, the second bridge. A lot of cementing and construction still going on, but I guess not almost finished. Looks like the piers, all the supports are bolted in. Now they're starting to actually connect those together from both ends, it looks like. Yeah, there's 2 teams on one team on both ends. Oreille Lake, the old highway, old highway bridge, they turned into just a walking path. There's benches along. There used to be more benches. It looks like some benches have disappeared.
I almost think Kelowna should have kept that old bridge and did that.
Yeah, it would have been cool if Kelowna had kept the old bridge and made the walking, biking trail. Yeah. Looks like there's a protest going on here, or a voting campaign going on. I'm seeing a lot of election signs, so
Yeah, it must be coming up.
honestly say I've never voted for someone because I saw their sign or I saw a protest group. They never ever has that changed my mind on who I'm voting for.
I agree.
I don't know if there's any point to those. Does that work? It must, because people keep doing them. I guess it's 6 p.m. now. What time did we say we started the stream? Or the stream? There's no stream. The video?
No, it was 6:07.
Was it 5:07 that we started?
Yeah, that's the irony of me saying 6:07.
I guess it's been an hour.
4 minutes left, it says.
That is actually to our destination, so we actually have a little less than that because we're stopping before that at the rest area. 7 minutes before our destination. It seems like a logical place to stop.
I found it. Professional passenger finds things.
Garfield Bay Recreation Area. Well, I guess I should let you guys go, so I'll do that. Yes, there's a whole bunch of signs. All the voting signs. I know. Just like you have a hard time hanging up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess, if I must. But first, thank you guys. I really do appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the comments. I see more and more of you guys commenting down below. Thank you for that. All those comments have made my channel grow so much faster than I was expecting. The growth was really slow until you guys started commenting a lot. And once you guys started commenting a lot, that's when the growth of the channel really started growing. So thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Of course, the watch time helps as well with the analytics. So thank you. I am out of here.
We are out of here.
We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.
I can't honk at these people here. They're nice people.